Hi, this is Derek Lamb with the John Maxwell team. People ask me all the time, now, what is it you do with the John Maxwell team? And I guess I would say I'm an agent of change. You know, we all love secret agent movies. As a little kid, I loved The Man from U.N.C.L.E. And of course, who doesn't like Jack Reacher and Mission Impossible? And my favorite agent of change of all time is Jason Bourne. He can do anything. Well, I'm not hunting down Russian spies like Jason Bourne, but I am hunting things within each of us that we need to change. And being an agent of change is powerful. One person once said, you know, change, personal change, is a contact sport. It hurts. But when you focus on change and focus on yourself, a lot of things change. It reminds me of the story of a father who loved to read the paper on Saturdays. He had a little 5-year-old son, and he was reading the paper, and his son comes up and said, "Dad, play with me." And he wasn't through reading the paper yet. He said, "Go play for a minute, I'll play with you." He came back again and hit the paper down and said, "Dad, play with me." The dad looked over on the coffee table, and there was a National Geographic upside down with a picture of Earth from space. So a lot of the outside was black, and you know how the Earth looks from space. And he grabbed it and he ripped off the cover and he ripped it up into about 10 pieces. And he said, "Son, you put that puzzle together of the Earth, and when you're through putting that together, I'll play with you." He put his paper back up, and 60 seconds later, his little son grabbed his paper and said, "Okay, Dad, I'm done." He looked over, and that little 5-year-old had that Earth put back together again in a puzzle. Thinking he had the most amazing son ever, he said, "Son, how did you do that so fast?" He said, "Oh, I turned it over, and there was a picture of a person. And I put the person together, and the world took care of itself." That is a key to personal change. If you don't feel you can make a difference in your family, in your work, or wherever you're working, you personally can make a change. And if a bunch of people collectively decide they're going to make personal change, set certain goals to do so, you will change, and you can change. You know, when you fly, we always ignore, because we fly so much, many of us, that when the steward's up there telling us to be safe, we don't listen to something very important. They say if the cabin depressurizes and the oxygen mask drops, and you're traveling with children, put your oxygen mask on first, and then attend to those around you. We need to tend to our own oxygen first, and then we can build others and even change organizations.